Hi, the challenge for September is to alter your poured art.
Hi, I'm Sherry. I want to welcome you to my studio today.
So I'm taking these 8 pieces that I don't like and I'm going to try to make a new composition from them. These were pours I did last year. The videos are on YouTube and I just didn't like them. The one on the left turned all orange and the one on the right just turned to yuck. The first step in the process for September was for me to cut the canvas off of the frames. For the ones that were on canvas board, this involved soaking the pieces of art and then detaching the canvas from the board. Well, the next step is that I have a load of dirty towels from washing the car or cleaning up in the art room, and I'm throwing these hunks of canvas in here. Kind of thinking the ones on that were on canvas board, the paint might totally come off, but we'll see. Everything came out of the dryer. They were really wrinkled, and I put them under these boards to see if I could flatten them out. Let's check them out now. I tore the largest one up. The paint was really thick. This apparently works way better with thin paint. Look how flexible this one is when the paint was thinner, whereas this one's just a big glob. This one looks good. This one looks good. This one looks really good. It was pulled from a small canvas board. This one was pulled from a canvas board. But this one, yeah, I forgot that these two had paper glued down first, and so apparently glue breaks down even though acrylic doesn't in the washer and dryer. So trash, but look how pretty it is from what was left on there, so I might use that. This one again was super thick and started with paper, so this is really pretty. And this might work cut up as a skin. You can still see the paper on the back. That's how I figured out what happened. That worked good. That worked good. I started to lay this out with the pieces as is, and quite frankly, I can't come up with a good composition. So I am going to rip them down into more strips about this size and then try again. I've sped this up about 2.5 times, and I cut off some of it as well. Basically, we rip. How do you like that neon green shirt? The big brown piece I had at one time, before I ever poured on it, had sewn something to the back, and that's what made that one extra hard to rip. It would tear along the sewing lines. Yes, I'm always doing weird stuff with my art. Okay, time to start laying out all the little pieces that Patrick and I tore up. And while I'm laying them out, I'll just go ahead and comment on what I did to the substrate. I had bought a substrate, a canvas, that was a little less expensive because, quite frankly, I'm not sure how this will turn out. But then it wasn't taut enough. So I got the back of the canvas wet, excuse me, and then dried it with my heat gun. This shrinks the canvas a little bit and makes it a little bit more tight. I also gessoed and painted the canvas, again, to give it more structure. You know, just in case I ended up liking this piece. This part sped up too. Hi, back again. Everything has been glued and dried. And now I'm going to take some matte gel to kind of fill in the gaps and make sure all the edges are down. I tried to make the top and the bottom have be flat, but the sides it hangs over. Basically, this is like I'm spackling it. I'm using a putty knife. This part, this part is sped up as well. So the purpose of this is to catch all the edges. I really regret the matte medium. It ended up looking like school paste. You know how school paste looks? And I almost viewed this as ruined after it dried. I don't know if it was the brand of gel medium I used or what. It was an off-brand, not the good golden kind. It was very frustrating. And again, this is sped up and I end up cutting part of it out. So you're probably wondering where I got this idea. And it came from a visit to the Denver Art Museum where I saw the work of a Native American artist named Jeffrey Gibson. And he had gone through a period of time where he tore up his canvases and reassembled them. His were stitched on blankets, and I found them fascinating. He no longer does this type of work. He does a lot more bead work. But I stole the idea from him. Here's the completed piece. I poured on some gloss varnish so that you could still see the texture but get some sheen to it. Oh, there we go. Look at all the bumpiness from it being put in the wash. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it like this or add a painting of some sort on top.
Thanks for watching my video. Please leave any questions or comments you might have, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope you'll subscribe. Thanks again. Bye.